All right. Uh, Here comes another day and another story. Now, I've told you this story before, but people are asking about it. The time that Clarence Anglin broke John Anglin's finger trying to hit me with a belt. But I need a pole and I don't have one. Okay. You're gonna have to really use your imagination. Okay. You're me. You're looking at John. Clarence is on the left, John is in the middle, and Frank is on the right. This was back before Frank learned that it works better for him to stay a distance away from what's going on so that the victim would get confused with the description. Okay, so I think I'm going to sneeze. John is holding this stick. I've told you before that they would use a broom handle type stick to beat people into submission so they could torture them. He was holding the broom handle like this. Frank's over here on the other side talking, and Clarence is over there on his right. Frank, he tried to get me to pull my pants down, this crazy weirdo. Now you'll remember they did that to the guy in the Texarkana Moonlight Murder. They told him to pull his pants down, so he did. And I told you also, and this is all in my book, in Mexico, when he was explaining to me about this thing of pulling their pants down, and it wasn't him that did it, but somebody did it, and this could have happened, that could have happened, and he was basically telling me what he did at the Texas Moonlight Murder. And he said, well, what would scare you the most if somebody had a gun on you and told you to do something? And I go, I don't know. He said, well, if they told you to pull your pants down, would it scare you? And I go, yeah, because somebody did that to me once. And he was like, it was him that did it, because he remembered. He asked some questions about it. But anyway, he, just to show you that the Moonlight Murder was Frank Lee Morris. He told the same story. But anyway, I reached down from my belt to buy time, and I'm looking at the three of them trying to figure out what are these guys going to do. Now remember, I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old at the time, and I'm trying to outsmart these three serial killer convicts. And I don't know how I did it, but I did it. They're not as smart as people think when it comes to realistic, real world type stuff. Maybe Frank can pass an IQ test, but the other two guys were basically just muscle. They never talked to me very much, and I never saw them do anything except take orders from Frank. Now, here's here's John with the broom handle. Clarence is over here. Frank is over there, and Frank goes, well, see, I forgot to tell you, when it started, I had gone out into this little wooded area to play while my mom was in the grocery store at Winn-Dixie shopping, and I sat down beside of a tree and I fell asleep. And these guys came up, and that woke me up, and I got up, and he said, what are you doing out here? That's the way they would take control of these little kids. They would talk authoritatively. And I told him nothing. I'm just out here playing my mom's grocery shopping. And he goes, I don't know what he said, but, well, you ain't supposed to be out here. And then they did the pull your pants down thing, and I was, buying time with that one. And he said something else about why were you out here, and I go, I don't know what all happened, but he said, we're gonna beat you. So I figured that's why he wanted me to pull my pants down, but who knows what it was, and I wasn't gonna pull them down anyway. I'm just playing along. I turned around and started bending down like I was going to bend over for a beating, trying to get my back to him so I could take off running. And he goes, we're not going to beat your ass. We're going to beat your face. And when he did that, Clarence pulled that belt out. This belt had steel plates on it like this all the way around it. And he doubled it up, and he took a swing at my face. And I faded. He missed. And remember, John Anglin is standing here like this with a pole in his hand, and Clarence is over here. He swings with the belt. I duck, and the belt hits John's fingers, and John drops the stick. Oh, God! He starts cussing. Ah, you broke my finger. And I was thinking, geez, what's going on here, you know? I'm 8 years old or something. 7 years old, I think, at the time. Well, that was all I needed. I took off running, and they didn't come after me because they had to baby his broken finger. The next time we went shopping over there, they tried to get me inside of the store. They weren't afraid of the manager. The manager was afraid of them. It was crazy, and they never called the police. Well, they did call the police, and my mom and I got back in the car because they tried to attack us at the car. But I've told all these stories before. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell you tomorrow, but that's it for today.